So we're gonna do some random talk today. We're gonna, jump into the brain of a fury right quick. So it's this woman that I keep seeing, and every time I see her ass, she like this, right? Covered, face covered like this. These are always in the front. I never see them like in the back or one to the front, one tied up like this. Like, I don't see none of that shit. It's always completely like that, right? This woman been coming to me forever. Have y'all ever seen a woman like that? Like, and no, it's not the lady in black. Definitely not her. This is a completely different woman. And every time I see her, like, she don't talk. She don't say nothing. I haven't ever heard her speak. I haven't ever seen her with anyone else. It's always like a forest area or somewhere off by herself. Like, it's never her with anyone else. She's usually in black, if I do remember the color that she got on, which is crazy because I got on black today. But she's usually in black. What else? Like, it's big. Like, if y'all could see into my brain, y'all, like, I have so much random stuff. I love animation, so it's usually animated, but I have a darker, twisted type of mind. So I be seeing some dark shit. Because mine is like, my mind is more like a darker tone. I don't play for the other side. Still always up under God. I don't play for the other side. But I guess since I'm okay with seeing darker shit, I'm more open to seeing darker shit. I see darker shit more than other people do, and my messages are usually darker because I am open to seeing darker shit. Because I love horror shit. Like, I do. I can't lie. Like, I love me a good horror story. I love me a good horror podcast. Like, I love horror. So that's probably why my answer is usually on the darker tone of things. But also, like, a lot of times, like, when people do meet me and they're like hardcore Christian, then they try to be like, oh, well, you're gonna go to hell for that, or you can't do that and say that you worship God, or you talk to God. Like, first of all, honey, anybody can ask about me. Like, any one of y'all could go praying, doing whatever that you need to do to ask God about me. You can check with God about me, and He will tell you, yes, He does know me. Yes, He does know my name. Yes, I am a follower of Him. He will tell you all that. But have you ever thought to yourself, like, maybe I was designed to be this way, though? Like, maybe I was designed to talk, act, think the way I do. But anytime that it doesn't fall up under you guys' blanket of safety net, then all of a sudden, oh, I must be for the other side. I must be going to hell. I must be devil worshiping because I don't fall up under the little blanket that you guys hold. That little blanket. I don't fit into that little hole. Like, so what? So what if I don't? Like, and because me not fitting into that blanket has helped me tremendously. And also, another thing, we always talk about, like, well, you shouldn't question God. You shouldn't this with God. You shouldn't. I do. I question Him. I sure the fuck do. And once again, like I said, you can pray and ask Him, and He will tell you, I question Him. And I'm happy I do. Because I would have never got as far as I did if I didn't question Him. Like, y'all teach people to fear God in a way to where you never question anything. Nah, player. I'm questioning everything. Like, if it's something I question Him about and He don't want me to know, He'll straight up tell me, no, that ain't none of your business. Then, hey, it ain't none of my motherfucking business. I go sit my ass down. But, bruh, if it's something that I want to know, and I asked Him, He's going to answer it. It might not be that same day. It might be weeks later. It might be a few days later. But he's gonna answer it. If it's something he want me to know, he gonna answer that shit. And like I said, if I never would have ventured out, if I never would have asked these questions so I can venture out, I would have never got where I am today. Now, if I would have stayed up under that little blanket of, well, what we're taught, like, oh, well, I can't question this God, I can't question that. Why the fuck not? He designed me, didn't he? So he know I'm gonna question him. He designed all of us, so he know we're gonna question him. And since we like to, throw the Bible at people, the Bible has a story about that. Didn't someone question God in the Bible too? I could have sworn they did. I just don't have the Bible verse to remember. Because y'all, to be honest, I do not read the Bible every day. I don't. I do not keep my head in that Bible every day. Have I read through the whole Bible? Yes. Do I still believe the Bible is good to use? Yes. Do I still feel like you should follow God? Yes. Like, bruh, there's certain stuff that I still believe in regardless of where I am today. But if we keep it a buck, if they take the Bible away from y'all, if they take the church away from y'all gonna be running around here like a chicken with your motherfucking head cut off. Because you don't know God outside of that. Like, you have to have a Bible, you have to have a pastor, you have to have a building in order for you to actually worship, in order for you to actually try to have a relationship with him, for you to get to know him. Like, somebody has to tell you what to do in order for you to get to know him every Sunday. And I feel like, bro, that really makes me feel like your faith limited. Like, it does. Because which they're already trying to push to get rid of the church. They're already trying to push to get rid of the Bible. So what are y'all gonna do? And a lot of people that be trying to throw the Bible at people don't really be out here going for God as hard as y'all try to make it seem. Like, don't get me wrong. You should always, how I personally feel, if you don't believe, it's fine. If you don't believe in God, that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't try to convert nobody, honey. I ain't pushing shit on nobody. Because the same people that be constantly in the church every Sunday and constantly in the Bible all the time, didn't God say that we don't need to try to force his love on people? So I don't need to try to force you into being a follower of him, right? Oh, okay. Last time I checked, that was correct. But if y'all don't, I ain't forcing on nobody. I'm not tripping about that. I ain't forcing on nobody. Like, y'all, they sitting up there trying to make me forget what the fuck I'm trying to say. Like, my mind be running like 100 miles an hour, y'all. They be trying to make me forget where I'm going at. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, once they take all that shit away, what you gonna do? You're gonna be stuck. Because you literally have to have a pastor. You literally have to have a building. You literally have to have a book, or you don't know what to do. But y'all, the same people that's been in the church every Sunday, the same people that swear up and down, y'all know the Bible like the back of your motherfucking hand. Now, why can you not operate without it? I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not trying to convince nobody to stop going to church. I'm not trying to convince nobody to stop reading the Bible, because I'll be the first motherfucker to tell you, get your ass in church. Get your ass in the Bible. I'll be the first motherfucker to tell you that. But baby, you gotta look at it like this. Like, if you can't find God anywhere, you still lost. That's how I see it. Like, you still pretty far out there. Because you will be the first person. Let's imagine this, right? Let's set the stage. They do this one world order shit, right? They get rid of all of the churches other than that one fucking church that they say one world order. What if the one world order God that they have us worship, it's not the God we worship now? Then what you gonna do? If they say that we need to burn all Bibles, ban all Bibles, destroy all churches, what are you gonna do? Y'all still gonna be sitting over here like, well, I need my pastor, so I ain't never been without my pastor, because your faith only goes as far as the church. Your faith only goes as far as the Bible. Like, it does not go beyond that. And that's where I go back to your faith is limited. Like, don't get me wrong. If you love going to church, love reading the Bible, I am happy for you. That is 100% great. All I'm trying to put this bug in your ear is go a little bit deeper than that. Go a little bit farther than that. Because, bro, they are currently in the works of trying to get rid of all of what I just said. Even though I'm, made a little scenario, they are definitely trying to do that right now. Instead of people trying to teach us to fear God also, which is another thing I hate that they preach about. Like, oh, you should fear going to hell. You should fear this. You should fear that. You should fear that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the fucking day, if you keep teaching people that they need to fear God, they're going to run away from God. And you know why? Because they're going to be sitting out here thinking to themselves, oh, well, I'm sinful because I drink, I smoke, I do. I go clubbing, the way I dressed, like, God's going to judge me for that. So why would I want to go to a God that's judgmental? But that same preacher that tells me I'm going to hell for what I do, it's the same preacher that tells me that, God loves you, though. Like, God accepts you as you are. So now we're doing confusion? Now we're confusing people. Well, okay. In which God does accept you as you are. But if you're going to sit up there and say God accepts you as you are, stop sitting up there preaching more about where they can go instead of how they can get closer. That's how I feel about it. Because y'all teach them, go to the Bible, go to the Bible, go to the Bible. You should do this, you should do that, la 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 la. You should live upright. But if you're busy building your relationship with God on your own terms, seeing how he talks to you personally, like, bruh, you'll be too busy talking to him, having a relationship with him to even give a fuck about what's going on with hell. Like, you'll be 12 on the clock, as I said that. You'll be so motherfucking focused on what you can do every day to build up your relationship better with him. You don't care what sins you should be scared of because you're too busy walking with him. You're too busy talking to him. You're too busy building a relationship. And then once you unconsciously live upright, ain't that what pastors preach about? For us to live a righteous life. So if I'm constantly in God's face, if I'm constantly talking to him every day, if I'm constantly building our relationship, ain't I naturally gonna go in a life that's upright? Without my pastor? Without needing to go to church? Without the Bible? Without all that? Because, bro, like, really, once again, like I said, all of those things are important. All of them. But what I'm trying to get you to do is talk more outside of that. Because if you only have that, when it comes, take it like this. If this is too fucking hard for you to wrap around your fucking head, take it like this. Say you're in school, right? Because everybody done been to school. Unless you ain't old enough yet to go to school like the little babies. The little babies. I love the little babies. They be so small. But anyways, back to the point. So, everybody done been to school, right? When the teacher does surprise quizzes, right? Or even a regular quiz, they tell you what? They tell you study before, right? So take the church, take the pastor, take the Bible as your study book. This is you studying before your test. Because the test is coming, regardless if y'all paying attention or not. The test is actively on the way. Technically, it's already here, if we want to be honest. The surprise quiz is already here. But when you take a test, what does the teacher tell you to do? You got to put your phone away. 14, you got to put your phone away. You can't talk to anyone else. It's just you and that test, right? So what does that mean? What does, it represent? What I was just talking about, this one world order shit. What does that represent? They're taking the Bible away, taking the pastors away, taking the church away. What are you going to do? How are you going to pass that fucking quiz if you only can pass it if you have those things, if you cheat? Because if you have the Bible, you have the pastor, you have the church still, that's your cheat book, right? And which it is, because he gave us a whole cheat book. He did. He gave us a whole cheat book, baby. But if the teacher does away with that, which take God as the teacher, right? God is the teacher. He's testing you. Or even if y'all want to keep y'all from getting confused, make the teacher the people that's trying to run this planet, right? The popes and all of them people. And they take all this stuff away so we can be up under this one world order. They take away everything you've ever known. But you had time to study. You did. You had help. You had tutors. The pastors are the tutors. You had help. The Bible is the study book. The church is the school. You had all that shit, right? All that. But once all that shit is taken away and you have the test in front of you, are you going to pass that test without all that? Can you still pass that test without all that? And a lot of y'all will say, yeah, 155. A lot of y'all will say, yeah, I can pass it, but can you really? Because do you really have a relationship with him outside of that? Because a lot of times y'all be sitting over here fronting like y'all know God, fronting like y'all have a relationship with him because you're in church every Sunday. Or, oh, well, I read the Bible. Or, oh, I know this particular sin. Oh, at least I'm not this. At least I'm not kissing the same sex. At least I'm not marrying the same sex. At least I'm not touching children. You know, at least I'm not stealing from anybody. Y'all see those as the reason that you know God just because you're not doing that particular sin. That don't mean you know God, honey. And last time I checked, if y'all pay attention to y'all pastors in the book, it tells you that little short way ain't the way that you getting in. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, oh, he gonna be like, well, you know what? You did an excellent job of not doing that particular sin. But did we have a relationship? No. Like, there's whole pastors out here that preach the word every Sunday. Present to the world every Sunday. Like, they know God. Like, they have a relationship with God. Like, you know, God gave them this particular message, 17:17. Like, God gave them a message. But at the end of the day, like, they don't know God at all. Just because you read the Bible, just because you attend church, does not mean you know God. And another reason why I can say that is because, bro, I'm an example of my damn self. I was forced to always go to church. Like, I was one of those kids that was forced to always go to church. And then they moved to a certain time to where, like, they stopped trying to force me. But since I can remember, I was in the church. Since I can remember, I was always listening to pastors, you know, had the Bible in front of me. I mean, as soon as I learned how to read, my mama had the Bible in front of me, teaching me stuff out the Bible. Once again, teaching me to fear hell and this. And don't get me wrong, 606. Don't get me wrong. That's good to teach, but don't make that the main focus. 16:16. Because y'all so focused on teaching people that they should fear hell, they should fear doing this, they should fear doing that. And like, yes, that's right. But at the same time, it's wrong. Because you're making them waste too much time on this one thing. And y'all know how teachers be doing on them surprise quizzes sometimes. You know, those teachers that be a little in the neck. These people will put questions on there that you did not study for. And you failed the test. Because it's a surprise. Not only was it surprise, so you was underprepared, but they had surprise questions on there too. The nerve of these people. How dare they? Y'all, I was supposed to be putting these on that thing back there while I was talking to y'all, but I just got to talking, baby, and I just got to going. But back to that, like, then you failed. Because you were what? You were underprepared. Because a lot of these 16:16, a lot of these pastors say the same thing. 19:19 actually, but 16:16 is important too. But a lot of these pastors preach about the same thing, tell you the same thing. They don't go no deeper. They don't even tell you to look within yourself. A lot of them don't. I didn't call a few. But a lot of them do not teach you to look within yourself to look for God. A lot of them don't teach you that. A lot of them don't teach you about your chakras because they say, well, oh, that's evil. That's evil. And another thing that they say is evil, talking to spirit is evil. And I'm just sitting over here looking to myself like, but ain't God a spirit? Last time I checked, when we talk to God, we talking in the spirit. So last time I checked, he's the spirit, his dang self. And then when y'all be sitting up there talking about, oh, I catch the Holy Ghost, I'm like, that sounded like possession. But okay, carry on. Continue on talking about like how spirituality is evil. Carry on. You know, even though on the first Sunday when we be, you know, drinking the wine and breaking the bread and doing all that, that's a ritual too in church. But okay, let's continue on, you know. Let's just pretend like that's not what y'all doing. When these pastors be going, talking about, oh, well, you know, I go to myself to hear from the Holy Spirit. I take time out for myself. Ain't that meditation? Oh, that's in spirituality too, but okay, you know. I mean, carry on. Let's keep going. Let's keep this show on the road. Like, carry on. Carry on. But what I don't get is what was we doing before the Bible came? How were we connecting with our God before the Bible came? We were going within ourselves, right? We were 21. We were connected to Mother Earth like we were supposed to be. We were listening to the Spirit like we were supposed to be. And you can't sit up there and say we wasn't. Because even in the Bible, don't it got accounts of God literally was talking to the people. Literally. Telling them to build him temples and shit. So why y'all keep trying to make it seem like spirituality is evil when y'all do the same shit? Oh, because it's not in the church. My bad. But also, what happens in the church? Don't we have pastors that rape children? Don't we have pastors that sit over here sleeping with women that's not their wives? Paying for sex? Oh. We got pastors sitting over here taking the money from the church for their own thing, not helping nobody else. Don't we have fake pastors making money off God? Oh. But that's all in the church, ain't it? But you're right. It's not evil because it happens in the church. It's okay because it happens in the church. Like, no. That's not what it is. But at the end of the day, the point back to that was find God outside of the church. Find God outside of the Bible. Because if you really look up, he everywhere. And I don't believe that God can't touch everything because he can. His hands can be on everything. Like at the end of the day, like it's all up to you. And you need to have your own personal relationship with him. Because some shit coming that I honestly believe you hard church goers are not prepared for. And you're not. Now, and some of y'all that are prepared, like y'all strapped up, y'all them prayer warriors. I love me some y'all, okay? Because y'all do not play when y'all be coming to y'all prayer. Like, I love me some y'all, okay? Baby, I love me some you. But the other ones that only be doing that fake frontings, he don't like that. And oh, what just popped up in my head? Another thing that he wanted me to say, them lukewarm Christians. Y'all lukewarm. That's how y'all are. The ones that only show up on Sunday for God. Only in their Bible on Sunday. And then on top of that, if y'all so hard for God, y'all do all this stuff for God, why are y'all not listening to what he said? And one of the main things that he said for us to do was to help people that's homeless, people that's less fortunate than us, helping children. Ain't that one of the main things that he said? I mean, last time I checked, it was one of the main things that he said. And every single day we see people turn their nose up at homeless people. But y'all claim to be so much for God, but y'all know dang well 24. Okay, I guess I'm about to get a little personal. Y'all claim to be so much for God, but y'all know dang well that man raping that child, and you cover it up because you don't want somebody to look down on you. You know dang well that you should not be abusing your child, but you still do it because, whatever that verse is with spare the rod, spoil the child, whatever, the little fo. And dang well that we ain't supposed to be judgmental, but you judging the way that woman looks. You judging the way that woman handles something. You judging the way that man handles something. 505. And my phone I just got a TikTok notification. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. Okay. I guess that was a message for y'all. Very stupid was the person who commented on one of my TikTok videos. Y'all stupid as hell. 26. After I said that, y'all be acting stupid as hell. And I guess that's how dad feeling low-key towards y'all too. Very stupid. It's very stupid that you cover that shit up. It's very stupid that you know damn well that pastor don't roll with God, but you ain't said nothing. But ain't y'all supposed to be casting out demons? Then why is there a whole church full of demons? But okay, I guess so. And then all to the people that be stealing from family members, and then y'all work together and plot to take out that family member because y'all want to steal. That ain't of God neither, but y'all claim to know God so much. And another thing, to all the people, 616, to all the other people that be talking about they have such a great relationship with God, they grew up in the church, they know this and they know that. Why your child don't know how to fast? I'm a perfect example of that. I didn't know how to fast. I couldn't fast. I was horrible at fasting. I didn't start thinking about fasting till I became a grown ass adult. But y'all so connected to God though. Why was I eating so unhealthy? Because didn't the Bible have a list of specific things that we were not supposed to be eating? But I was eating that shit. But y'all know God so much though. Y'all so close. Like y'all, I'm starting to glow in this mother. My oily skin. But y'all so close though. Y'all so close. Y'all so close, but y'all sinning yourselves. And okay, I'm starting to hear some other stuff in my head now. The first without sin, throw the first stone, right? The one without sin, throw the first stone. And ain't y'all throwing stones at people when y'all got a skeleton full of sins in your closet though? Like a whole skeleton, I mean from the feet on up. Got a sin for every bone. That motherfucker dressed up in your closet. But don't let that fall out though. But y'all always letting everybody else's secrets fall out. Y'all always want to run to the internet and tell everybody else's secrets. Like you ain't got secrets of your own. But one thing about you though, if your secrets came out, your whole world would end. But you quit to want to spread somebody else's secrets. But didn't God say he don't like gossipers either? Didn't God say he don't like liars? Because y'all be taking people's secrets and lying. Y'all be adding extra shit that never happened. And then another thing, it's just all wrapping back around. I guess he want me to say it all. Like, don't forget this. 616 again. Don't forget this. You forgot this. To all the people that know damn well that their child is getting violated or whatever, but you running and telling that child's motherfucking secrets, but you can keep your mouth closed on the fact that your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your daddy, whoever is in that motherfucking house is raping that child though. But we can sweep that under the rug. But God forbid, let that child go sleep with a little boy or go sleep with a little girl. You telling everybody and their mama. But when that child really need help, you ain't frontline fighting for them, no. But you frontline fighting around your mouth. Nope, I'm not gonna close my throat. You can kill that. You frontline fighting around your mouth. You frontline fighting to spread their secrets, though. But you can't frontline fight to get your child mental health therapy. You can't frontline fight to have a relationship with your child. But you can frontline fight to run your motherfucking mouth. You can frontline fight to be jealous. You can frontline fight to steal that person's swag or however the fuck y'all be saying it. Y'all can frontline fight to try to, for the people that like to do magic on people. Y'all can frontline fight to try to end everything in somebody's life with magic. But once again, y'all forgot that all magic has to go through God first. Y'all keep forgetting he was the creator of it. It has to get approved first. Y'all keep forgetting that. And then on top of that, what y'all don't be realizing is if it don't work, guess who it come back to? It come back to you. And then it's hitting your family. Everything in your life ending. But oh no, you don't even care about that. You just go and do more magic. Cause you're like, oh, they must be fighting back. And so what if they was? They have the right to fight your ass back. The fuck? But 9 times out of 10, if they somebody that follows behind God, they don't have to fight you back. Because he already heading up for you. They ancestors already pushing through for them. They ain't got to. 9 times out of 10, they ain't got to. They just got to keep on their path, keep doing what they supposed to be doing. And another thing with that, speaking about path, why do y'all try so hard to hide people's gifts from them like it wasn't from God? But y'all swore up and down and say, oh, that's evil. That's from the devil. Y'all give the devil too much power for me. But you of God, though. But let any little thing go wrong in your life. Oh, the devil this, the devil that. No, motherfucker, it's the consequences of your actions. That's what it is. Like, for real. That's what it is. You did something bad happened to you. But you swore up and down it's the devil. Like, no, sis, bro, you're giving them more power than what the fuck is needed. This man ain't even fucked with you yet. And you over here, oh. Well, I woke up on the wrong side of the day. It must be the devil. Oh, I stubbed my toe. It must be the devil. Oh, I ain't got the money to pay my bill. It must be the devil. Like, y'all so quick to say that, but I never hear y'all saying, oh, I woke up today. That must be God. Or I still got water to drink. That must be God. I still got food to eat. That must be God. You know what? My day wasn't perfect, but I'm still breathing. That must be God. Like, y'all don't say that. But y'all show quick 202. Y'all show quick to the devil this, the devil that. What? Shut the up, okay? Y'all talk about him more than you talk about God, but you're supposed to be of God. And to be honest, a lot of times, majority of y'all only talk about God when y'all trying to throw the Bible at somebody. When y'all try to look down on somebody. Because the crazy thing about me, I might not be in the Bible every day. Y'all might rarely ever see me at church. But baby, I could talk about God for hours. And hours. Like I be in that Bible every mother-in day. Okay? And you know why? Because I have a relationship with him. I actually have a relationship. I'm actually passionate about who I follow, what I do. I'm actually passionate about that. Now, is there things wrong with me? Hell yeah. Cussing is one of them. Am I still working on me? Yes, I am. And I ain't ashamed of it. Do I got a pass? Yes, I do. So what the fuck is that to you? 3808. Is at the end of the day, who I'm going to have to answer to for that? God. You think God ain't drugged me? Yes, he did. It's been multiple times that I can look back on and be like, yeah, I got my ass whooped right there. That was ass whooping from God right there. Yeah. But I'm lucky though, because my ass whoopings don't be as extreme as a lot of other people's ass whoopings. Sometimes he be beating people's ass and I just be over there like, like I be wanting to cry for you, baby, because I'm like, shit, that gotta hurt. That gotta hurt. Cause just imagine, like, I really make him mad. Like, first of all, he already be hemming me up by my shirt, okay? Because I be doing the most. I know daddy be hemming me up by my shirt. And like, didn't I tell you? And then on top of that, he knows that I like to study all type of stuff. I like to research all type of stuff. So sometimes he be having to be like, get your butt back over here. Like, you don't belong over there. Get over here. Get over here. Just like a lot of stuff like on TikTok where y'all starting to come out with subliminal messages and songs. I knew all that when I was like 14, 15 years old, or 16. Between 14 and 16, it started somewhere in there. Or even rituals. I knew about that when I was that young. Like a lot of this stuff that y'all starting to pick up on and wake up to, I knew when I was a little kid. Because that's what I do. I'm nosy. I research. And if I want to find something out, then I'm going to find it out. And then he said that's one of the reasons why we perish for lack of knowledge. Not I, baby. Not I. I'm about to study. I'm about to be in everything. I'm nosy. That's what I do. Okay? That's what I do. But at the same time, he made me that way. He did. Just like when I be questioning him, he made me that way too. And just like how I said that I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't question him, I'm a perfect example that with 3636, I'm a perfect example of what these preachers preach, that you should never question God. I'm a perfect example that you can question him and be okay. Like if he don't want you to know, he gonna tell you that ain't none of your business. Now if you keep asking him after he told you that ain't none of your business, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. And trust me, you don't want that. You don't want them issues. Take it from me. You don't want them issues, okay? But it's okay to ask. I mean, because keep it 100. If I really want to know something, and if I want to know that I'm 100% going to be told the truth, not taken advantage of, not have truth or whatever, I'm going directly to God. Oh, I'm running. Daddy, what is this? I'll be quick to be over there. I'm gonna grab my Bible for example. I'll be like, Daddy, what is this? What is this? Huh? What is that? What is that? Because the pastor told me that we supposed to be yada yada yada. Or this happened to me today. What is this? Or I found this new symbol. I see this new whatever. Because I'm studying shit that people say we shouldn't be studying. But I don't give a fuck, because I'm going to know everything I'm supposed to know about the enemy too. I'll be like, Daddy, what is this? What is this symbol? You know, what is that? What is this person's name? How did this get here? Why is this missing? Oh, I'm asking everything. I'm asking everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. But at the same time, like, if y'all knew the type of past that I had, like, y'all will understand why I'd rather go to him and ask him than go to a pastor. And also for the people that like to be like, you know, well, you can't look up this, or you can't do that because you're going to go to hell and da-da-da-da. Or you bringing in demons, right? You opening your home up to demons. Baby, y'all open yourself up to demons every day and don't even know it. Something so small and so minor that you would think it's normal. Oh, that ain't nothing that's going to open myself up to a demon, and it does. You'll be shocked of what the hell can open you up. An actual object. Somebody could gift you something and got a whole demon attached to it. A whole demon attached to it. Whatever they gift you. I could give you this and put a demon on it. I could just come out and touch you and send a demon to you. Place a demon on you. Like, bro, y'all sit up there and say that the obvious, right, is, oh, that's gonna do this with a demon. But let me tell you this, baby, I'm not scared of them. Because if y'all knew how I was raised, what I grew up with, what I had to endure, what I say all the time, is that humans are the real demons. I say that all the motherfucking time, because those demons that y'all be conjuring up and sending to me, which I had literal adults in my life that's supposed to be my mother, that's supposed to be a guardian of me, that's supposed to love and cherish me, send me demons. Them people sent them to me. And these supposed to be family. They're supposed to be people that love you. I done had them same motherfuckers send me demons. So whatever the fuck they sending me, I'm not scared of. And you know why I'm not scared of them? Because I already met the demon in you. So if you're already used to being tortured, if you're already used to being starved, if you're already been used to being having everything taken from you, if you're already been used to being raped, beat on, all type of stuff, right? Every form of abuse. You really think a demon gonna scare you at this point? Because that's what they gonna come threaten you with. When they pull up on you, that's what they gonna hit you with. Oh, I'll take away every single partner you have. I already had that done to me. I'll abuse you. I already had that done to me. I'll cause you nightmares. I lived a nightmare every time I woke up. I'll make you go hungry. I've already been starved. I'll make you lose all your money. I've already been broke. I'll make you lose everything. I've already had everything taken from me. Like, what the fuck can scare you? Nothing. But once again, to those same people that try to say that to me, I was designed this way for a reason. I was designed specifically for a special ass reason, but one of those reasons, I can't go too deep into the special ass reason, but one of those reasons was for people like you. So when y'all get into throwing that at us or whatever, oh, y'all gonna attract this, y'all gonna attract that. Like, I show people that y'all threaten not to be scared of that. Because to be honest, it's okay to face your demons, honey. I would rather you not be scared of them so you can face them. Because if you're scared of them, you're going to run away from them. They're going to stay attached to you and they're never going to go away. So I'd rather you face them motherfuckers, get rid of them because they really have no power over you. Like they try to make you think. Oh, another thing I forgot that just popped up in my head. Thank you. The mental. They try to send you mental chaos. Oh, I'm going to make you go crazy. Bitch, I went crazy. I went crazy at 8 years old. I'm almost 30. I lost my sanity a long time ago. Like, I'm just high functioning, okay? I'm what y'all call a high functioning person. Y'all just can't tell, but my sanity been gone a long time ago. But my heart never changed. My spirit never changed. Because I am who I am and I stand within that. And even when I went crazy back then, God was still there back then too. Now, why he let stuff happen to me? Y'all, I used to be so and pissed. Like, why you didn't stop this? Why you didn't stop that? But the more and more that I meet people, the more and more that I grow, I'm like, you know what? It's kind of good I went through that. What I went through, I wouldn't wish on even my enemy. I wouldn't wish that on them. But baby, like, the stuff I've been through helped me help others. So I'm like, okay, you know, it wasn't a waste. I can do something positive with it. 46. I can do something positive with this. If I can head on and pass something else to somebody else, help them heal through it and let you know that, baby, I don't give a damn if you've been through hell, you will be okay. Because I've been there too. I haven't literally been taken to visit hell, but baby, I was living in the earth version of it every day. Until I was 18 years old. And then when I left that hell, which was hell 2.0, I went to a lesser version of it when I got out on my own. And I just now finally got 100% stable and happy within myself. Like, how long I've been here, going on 4 years. For 4 fucking years. Out of all my life, and I'm almost 30, y'all. Out of all my life, I've only had 4 years of peace. And to be honest, I haven't had even 4 years of peace. I've only had like 1 or 1.5 years of pure, genuine peace out of my whole time of being here. So yeah, when you sit up there and tell somebody like me, threaten them with stuff, it don't scare us. And once again, like I said, it makes me happy that I went through it, so I can look you in your face and tell your ass not to be scared of it. And it will get better in the end. It always does. And I can genuinely say that. It always gets better in the end. If you get the fuck away. Like if you leave those people that hurt you alone and heal yourself, 44. Heal yourself, leave those people alone, and make sure your connection is close and tight with God. It always gets better in the end. It always does. We might have to tussle a little bit, Might have to tussle because, baby, I've been in a long ass war. A long one. So we might have to tussle a little bit. But you're going to be good. You're going to be straight. And not only that, like, y'all, the way I am set up, I am such an oddball. I'm so much different from a lot of other people. That's why it's so hard for me to find other souls that's similar to me. Because I will go through some shit. And instead of me knowing how to get through it, just got a notification on my phone. Instead of me knowing how to get through it, I just go through it. And I be numb to it. I'm like, okay, yeah, it might have hurt. Or yeah, this might have happened, but oh well, who gives a fuck? I gotta keep going. What is this? For a very long time, I was so numb to shit that I wouldn't even cry to it. That's how bad it was. I would not even cry. And then I got drugged again because I had to learn that we need to cry in order to heal it. We need to go through the motions and feel it in order to heal it. So yeah, for a long time, I was over here just a tough ass soldier, a little thug, because my feelings had died at 8. When I tell you I lost my mind at 8, my feelings died at 8. 46, I'm seeing again. Even though it's not on my clock, I'm seeing it. But the person that was so weak died at 8. And then as I got older, I kept having death and rebirth. 46 for real now on my clock. I kept having death and rebirth. I'm telling y'all, I had so many death and rebirths. By this point, you'll be like, who the fuck am I? Why do I gotta keep going through this shit, bruh? I'm tired of starting over. I'm tired of feeling pain because, they said, you gotta feel pain in order to heal it. And at one point, y'all, I was like, fuck all that. I don't care. Just let me live. 717. Just let me live my motherfucking life and leave me the fuck alone. I do not want to deal with this shit, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. But now that I'm to a point where I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm to a point where I'm okay with it, I'm just floating. With all the scars, all the wounds, I show resilience through. Obviously, because I'm still here. 47. My abuse started, every form of abuse, including abuse, started under the age of 6, y'all. So, thinking about then to now, I'm almost 30. That was a long time. And that abuse did not stop until I was 16 or 17. But the other forms of abuse kept going until I was completely out the house. And since I didn't heal it, guess what happened? I manifested partners that were exactly like that. Exactly like the people I grew up with. 44. And then they continued on the abuse until I figured it out and healed it. But I had to get away from my first abusers in order for me to even realize that shit happened to me. So yeah, at the end of the day, don't look to me too much to be soft about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm a mother spirit and I'm a cry baby. I'm gonna cry with you. We gonna get it out. But I'm gonna tell you, get your ass the fuck up and keep going. So what, they hurt you? So what happened to you was unfair? Are you gonna let it destroy you like they want it to do? Are you gonna let it keep you in place like they want it to do? Or are you gonna get your ass up and keep going? Because I promise you, as long as you're down, they're gonna keep hitting you while you're down. It's not gonna get no better sitting there. It's okay to cry. It's okay to sit for a little bit, but it's not okay to fucking stay there. And with me, I had nobody to pick me up. You got a motherfucker right here, right now, telling you to get your ass up. You got somebody right now picking you up. Me, no. I cried to myself. I felt the pain to myself. And I got a whole child, y'all. I've been homeless with my baby too, sleeping on the floor with my baby at somebody else's house. And when I was going through those motions and everything, I had to go through all this by myself, plus the stress of still trying to get my own apartment again, my own place again. Trying to raise a baby, trying to feed us, trying to keep a roof over our head in some type of form of fashion, trying to keep clothes on our back, trying to still pay bills, because I still had bills even though I didn't have a place. Still had bills. And then when I got this place, like I'm paying over $3,000 and something in bills, plus trying to raise a child, plus stressed out by my partner, plus all this other shit. Like, it was so much crazy shit going on with me, yo. And I still had to keep going, get up and keep going. When I tell y'all that broke the fuck out of me, it did. It did. It broke me, bitch. But I'm happy that I didn't let it keep me there. Like, you broke the old me so the new me could be born. Once again, another death and rebirth. The me that was on ice, that needed to come out, finally was able to come out because of the simple fact, 111, that I finally said fuck it, and I let myself go through it. I let myself feel it. I looked within myself and seen what was wrong with me, where I was attracting bad people into my life. I looked inside of myself to see what I needed to heal to have me still having money problems, or still want to be in player ways, or still want to just take shit, you know? Like, I wanted revenge on motherfuckers. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I did. I wanted revenge. Even though I never took it, I should have. It's how I felt. But I had to go within and see what was wrong with me. What was keeping me from being the best mother? What was keeping me from being the best wife, the best woman I could be, the best follower of God I could be? What was keeping me from having a good connection with God that I needed to have? Like, bro, I had to look within myself for that. And it's the same with you. Another thing that the preachers and pastors don't preach. They don't be telling y'all about. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I caught a few. Can count on one hand how many I've caught. Can count on one hand. But I've caught a few that really tell you to do that shit. And that's the best thing that could ever happen to you. It's when you actually start looking at yourself, taking self-accountability, that you where you at because of you. I don't care what the outside world done to you. You have the day that you want to have. And y'all hear that dog just bark? It's confirmation. I don't care what the outside is doing to you. How do you feel? What do you want? Like, I done had days where I was so stressed out at work, and then I caught myself. I done had days where I was so stressed out in other places, then I caught myself. And I was like, oh, fuck that. So what? That this place is in chaos. I'm going to have a good day. So what that I'm the only one here pulling all these motherfucking cases at a hospital. Y'all, hospitals is crazy. It's kind of hard working at a hospital, baby. It's crazy. So what, I'm the only person here doing this shit. So what, all these cases and everything gets piled up on me. I got to clean up everything. I got to handle everything. I got to get all these patients taken care of by myself. So what? My manager being a bitch. So what? Because I'm going to have a good day. It doesn't matter what's going on outside of you. It's happening. Remember that. It's happening outside of you. Because it's trying to get within you and disrupt within you. Because if you get the inside disrupted, then you're all out of whack. You're all out of balance. But baby, if you that inside of you is that unmovable peace, it don't matter what's going on outside of you. Your house could be burning. And you outside sipping your tea or coffee or whatever y'all drink. And you happy as fuck. And my dryer is going off confirmation. You happy as fuck. Like, that's the type of peace I need you to get. That's the type of place I need you to be at. You ain't gonna get that without God, baby. Or whoever you believe in. I'm mainly talking for people that believe in God. That's why I say God. But whoever you believe in. But that was the message for today, y'all. I'm 444. Wow, okay. Alright, that's somebody y'all too. But that's the message, for today. I didn't even expect it to go that way. I thought it was gonna be some random chat today. But it had a deeper meaning in it. So yes, and that's how it works. When you got that good connection with God, even random chats turn into a whole message. I love y'all. Have a great day. I will see y'all next time, love lights.